Morning, good morning, good morning. It's your boy D81 Cash, and I'm back with another live stream. So today we gonna get started. First of all, I haven't been streaming in a couple of days due to the fact that I've been trying to get this 5 real textures working with GTA 5 Enhanced. I somewhat got it to work. Not everything's been imported, but some of the good textures that you might want is in it. Um, some of the buildings, I was able to get, but then I took some of them out because it kind of like it was blanking in and out of the game and stuff like that, and some of it was actually causing the game to crash. So, like I said, not everything you can add to it. I try to add as much as I can, and I will try other things later on. But I just want to, you know, tr- try this out first before I try to add anything else to it to see if it's stable. And if it's stable enough, then I will go ahead and add something else to it. But yeah, let's get this started. I was already playing it for a few, but everything seems pretty good. It froze up a couple of times, so bear with me. If it freezes up, then I will restart the game over. That could be the annoying part, but I actually go through 10, 20 minutes playing it, then it freezes up. So I don't know. Let's just see. Um, should have just kept the truck over there. Because I'm gonna do a delivery real quick. But matter of fact, before I do a delivery, let me show you guys the stuff that I added, actually converted. Some of the buildings right here. Um, I think it's the U.S. banking was added. Um, building was already there, but I added some like tiny textures and stuff like that to it. Matter of fact, let me change the. It's a little foggy or whatever. So let me change the weather. So that way you guys could get a clear view of what's added. Uh, some of the textures you guys already saw, like the Toyota dealership, what's the FedEx building right here? Um, what else? The Macy's Mall, CVS, and all that other stuff. This was added from Fire Real. A couple of these textures over here was added to this building right here. That building ahead, right here, was added. Bulgaria Insurance, that was added. Of course, you guys see the Macy's. That was added a while ago. Like I said, I'm gonna add more stuff. I just want to test this out to see if it's stable enough, so that way I know what I add to the game, and if it crashes, then I would have to take something out. But I don't want to keep adding stuff to it, then I don't know what caused the game to crash. So this was added right there. This building right here was added. A little barbershop with the Clippers sneakers. I'm gonna go down here somewhere later on and I'll add stuff over here as well, but I just want to make sure everything else works. But this was added right here across the street. These buildings over here across the street, these buildings right here as well was added. All this is from the 5 real textures, LA Revo. The CVS building and stuff like that, you guys already saw. Got the Marshalls, Pizza Hut, and all that other stuff. 7-Eleven. These buildings right here, I added from 5 real, and also I added the FedEx building right here. So FedEx building right here was added by me. I'm gonna go the other way because I added a couple of other stuff back there as well. This building right here was added. See the graffiti and stuff from RYUO. The RYUO textures, the Godfather. I believe that was added as well. I'm not sure. But let me make a U-turn so that damn, man. That was my fault. I'm getting mad at them. That was my fault. Let me show you. I added the Nipsey Hussle mural and these other buildings and stuff right here. It takes a lot of time to try to figure out how to what to add, like and what works. So this was added from RYUO. This is the pharmacy right here, I believe. Well, I see Nikes, but the file it says something about pharmacy, so I don't know. This was added. This building complex right here was added with the 7-Eleven, all that other stuff, Pizza Hut. Yeah, that cash and payday advance. This mural right here was added. So let me show you guys the Nipsey Hussle mural. I've been trying to add this for a while, and I finally found it. So yeah. And then let me take you guys up to Hollywood Boulevard. That way, a couple of graffiti and stuff added. But the Hard Rock Cafe that was added. This right here was added. I added, there's quite a few textures. Trying to get, and then let me take you down here real quick, and then I'm gonna come right back up. So everything right here was added. And if you guys look down here, Capitol Records, the parking lot was added. Police department. So yeah, so this was added. And then I added let's see something. There's one more thing that I added down here as well. Just saw how that graffiti texture just changed over here. So it's definitely this building right here. It's like a furniture store. So this was added from RYUO. I added the cab place as well, but I took it out because the RYUO textures, it has like an opening where when you look inside like right here where the gate is at, the gate was open, but you see like inside the building, but it's like it's nothing in there. It's just like an open space, like an open world. So I went back into the files and took that file out. Same thing with the motorcycle club over here. I added textures to that as well, but where the gate is at, where it's closed, it was like an open world entry right there where it's nothing in there, so it's like you falling through the map. So I took that back out. Still got the sign up there. I forgot what it said, but it's a real life texture there. All right, so let me take you guys back up Hollywood Boulevard so I can show you what else I added. I should have took this way too. All right, matter of fact, before I go back up Hollywood Boulevard, let me take you here, because I added one more building texture as well. Is it this way or is it this way? It's this way. All right, so let me go up Hollywood Boulevard first, and then I'm gonna take you guys back this way if the game doesn't crash or freezes. I hate saying that because I kind of like jinxing myself. I added something. I added here the hotels thing, but I took it back out because had an open world texture when I enter the building. And then that's when I fall through the map and then the game crashed. But I added the Hard Rock Cafe. You know, everything right here is from RYUO. So you go see the Superman logo. So all this is from the RYUO textures. I had a Pepsi thing here. It goes in and out. It's because that's like a I don't know if that's an LED screen or like a banner, but you can see Pepsi here. But this right here is supposed to be like a LED screen right here, where you're supposed to see like a Pepsi can or something like that. But it's not compatible. It's not working. But I had this stuff here, 7-Eleven, supermarket, this museum right here, and then the In and Out restaurant right here. I added that from the RYUO texture. Like, you know, some of the textures work, even if, because like when I looked at the files closely, it had like an opening to the building where there's nothing inside. And this was like, he gonna keep walking into the tree. See the Samsung Galaxy display on the bench. But this is the In and Out restaurant that I imported from the RYUO textures. So this right here across the street, believe it or not, that was imported from the RYUO texture as well. A few stuff over here has been imported. And like I said, you know, this right here was added. I didn't add too much because like I said, I want to go through each and every step to make sure that the game runs stable when I'm importing. So that way I don't add everything all at once and then I don't know what's crashing the game. So earlier, well, should I say yesterday, I spent my whole time, you know, adding these textures to the game, and I had to try them out, and then I had to delete them out the game as well. So some of it works and some of it doesn't. So I just gotta go through them carefully and make sure that, you know, it's not something that's crashing the game. There's something else I wanted to show you guys. The TMZ build, I took that out because it was like an open world when you like by the door where you see there's nothing inside, just like an outside space like underneath the map type visual. For those who know Universal Studio, that was added. Let me take you down here. Like I said, I added the FedEx building. You're gonna see some billboards that I added as well. Like I converted. It's the FedEx building. So guys, this is textures that's from the RYUO Revo texture. So it's only these textures was only made for GTA 5 Legacy, but I converted them over into GTA 5 Enhanced. So your eyes do not deceive you. I'm not lying to you. This is GTA 5 Legacy. And I think if the developer for RYUO solely focus on what works with the game as far as like the textures and stuff like that, you could definitely release this out to the public. But like I said, I had the mirror, so you see Nipsey Hussle on the mirror with that other icon, the mirror right there. That's the Capitol record building right there, imported from the RYUO textures. You guys see the CVS building. Here come another mirror, like another graffiti wall right here from the RYUO textures. Marshalls. Across the street right here on my left hand side, that's the Nike building, but I can't get the LED to actually work. So you see like the Nike sign on the window, and then like the screen, the purple screen to your far left says Nike on it. The buildings, you see it says all the way in the back, it says US Bank. So some of the stuff, like I said, some of the stuff works. Oh damn, my bad. You got Shoe Palace, Marshalls. these textures across the street where the CVS at and everything else that comes across right here is from the RYUO textures. This is right here from RYUO texture right here, this building. Also right here as well. You got the Target billboard at the top. So this is Brooklyn Projects. Well, this is from RYUO right here. Across the street as well. Sporty LA. You guys see the Macy's building and a couple of live stream videos that I did. These textures across the street right here. Like I said, I'm gonna go down each. I'm gonna go all the way down here, like later on, and add more textures to see if it works. But for the time being, I just want to try this out and make sure, like, you know, I know what works and what doesn't work. So far, like I've been playing it. You know, before I started live streaming, I've been playing it for like an hour. It froze twice. It didn't crash where like it exit out the game. It froze, so I had to restart the game over. But I was trying to add something like a building here, but it goes in and out due to the fact that it's a construction texture here, so I can't do nothing with that. I added the AT&T building back there as well, but I took it out. I'm gonna try to add that back and see if the game runs with no problem. This building right here, I think this is like the court building right here. I added that as well, so I don't know if it's the same texture as the other one, but you know, I imported that from the RYUO, so it might be some type of difference to it. This building right here was imported as well, and there is. You guys look at the textures of the building. The windows a little shiny. You see a little texture issue right there where I might have like not add everything to the windows and stuff like that, so it looked like it's that's the reflection of the other building. So no, okay, it looks good. It looks good when you get close up. Yeah, it looks good. Okay, I thought maybe I missed something here. Something else I added. Oh yeah. Let me go far. Let me go to my left. I added stuff here, but I had to take it out because it was blinking in and out with these builders right here. So I had to take that back out. So this is a live stream right now, but if you know you guys come across this live stream like later on, it might be like it's going to be a video. So you guys will notice that this is RYUO textures in GTA 5 Enhanced. I converted myself. These banners is actually backwards. Well, not that one, but this one is. But if you turn this way, it's gonna say UCLA. LA right here. Let me see there. Jelly Clips, what's up, man? I did a lot of converting, man. Like, there's a lot of files to convert, and I was doing this all day yesterday, so that's why I didn't get on live stream to do it like a live stream video. This right here, I brought this into Burger King. This building across the street is International Jewelry Center. You see like a Walgreens all the way in the back. Yeah, it's running, but you know, every now and then it will freeze up the game. So it's just a matter of me restarting the game over. But you know, I haven't froze yet. I added this new bus right here as well from the RYUO textures. Yeah, that's why I don't play. That's why I don't play Legacy no more. Like I stopped it. Even if I wanted to play it regular, you know, like it's hard for me to go back to Legacy because the graphics is night and day between the two games. And once I started playing this, then it was a no-brainer that I wasn't gonna go back to that one. Like the only reason why I go back to it every now and then is to do like video tutorials to show people how to install the RYUO mods. But you know, I don't think I'm gonna do that anymore due to the fact that a lot of people's having issues with the game crashing, and I don't want to seem like I'm promoting something on behalf of the developer, and then people's having issues with the game. You know, like, and I don't want people to think I'm getting a kickback for doing these videos to try to, you know, bring customers in, because I'm not. You know, I just want people to enjoy something that I'm enjoying. But like I said, as of late, the game been constantly crashing, and me, I was always playing the game where the game wasn't crashing before the holidays. But it seems like the more stuff that they add, it makes the game unstable. I can't. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, this takes a lot of work, man. I'm telling you, like, my wife, she sees me, like, she usually get mad because I be on the computer for a long time, but I had to explain to her, like, this is something that I'm putting in work. Like, I'm not the developer for these, but you know, I'm putting in the work to try to get these mods to work. So, oh yeah, this is the Greyhound thing that I see imported as well. See the Greyhound builder, but like, you know, like, I don't know. There's no these buildings right here. All this right here, all this I imported. Even right here across the street. This right here. You know, like I said, like, you know, like, I don't want to seem like I'm promoting something, and especially I'm not getting no kickback, you know, and I don't want no kickback, even if to show people stuff, because like when I say kickback, meaning that the developer is paying me to, you know, do these videos. But these buildings right here I also imported. Like, you know, like, I don't, you know, I'm not getting no kickback from the developer, and I don't want to either, because like I said, like, it's frustrating. Like, I'm in a Discord with on the RYUO stuff, and I see people constantly asking the developer, like, they game is crashing, and a lot of times they, you know, they're not responding, or if they do, they always tell people maybe you got to install it from a clean copy of GTA, and I'm pretty sure everybody's doing that, including myself. I installed it from a clean copy, and the game just crashes. Even with, you know, adding stuff like, and I know from time to time I tell people to add like the heap adjuster, but it's a hit or miss with that, because I know with the realism script, it has its own heap adjuster as well. But like I said, it's just a hit and miss, man. And then, like, the more stuff that they add, the more the game crashes. This right here, the Walgreens pharmacy, the AT&T, like, these are stuff that I added over here. Yeah, so this right here I added. I remember this building right here on when I was pulling in the files. It's the Nike building right here. Even the police department. I imported the real police vehicles as well. The only way, like, you know, like I said, I don't want them to pay me for nothing. Like, I just want like a working product for everybody. Like, you know, they don't have problems taking money from people every month to when they release these updates. But I think, like, what the developers should do is release a video showing people in real time, like a live stream video, that they're installing RYUO to their game, and play it for like an hour to show people that it's not crashing on their end. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you type up how to install RYUO mods into YouTube, the majority of my videos will pop up, and you will only see maybe like 1 or 2 videos from the developer, which I believe is only one that I seen came across, and they titled the video how to install RYUO mods, RYUO installation 2024-2025 into one video. Like, it is shown, like, it's not like they did every month. And from that time, you know, a lot has changed between the updates of Grand Theft Auto and the mods as well. know what I'm saying? So you can't use that video because that's when the game probably was stable at the time when you was adding these mods, but everybody's complaining about the game crashing and stuff like that. So they got a tons of subscribers, you know, that pay every month for these mods. Like, do a video, do a live stream video showing people that this game is working, rather than doing a video showing that this, you know, the new updates, what they added to the game, because that doesn't help. The only thing it does is show people that there's a new update, and you know, you gonna pay for the new update when if you subscribe, and this is what you gonna get. But yeah, man, it could be pretty frustrating. These buildings I have right here, this as well. Matter of fact, let me go over here. And I, you know, like I said, like I have some of the same questions I want to ask, but it doesn't make sense for me to ask the question because everybody else is asking the same one. So if they telling them, you know, like this right here, I added the GNC building, a couple of buildings over here as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? If they telling people install from a clean copy and all that, like, trust me, I've been there, done that. I'm not no newbie when it comes to installing these mods. Every now and then I might miss out on something, but I always go back later on and double or triple check my work and correct what I didn't add. Like, I might have not added, like, what I might not have added, like the script hook V or scripthookv.net. You know, sometimes I do rush through it, but then it's like, so this is the 5-real Toyota textures right here. You see the iPhone on the building and everything. So that's from the 5-real. Well, yeah, man. Let me see. Do you stream on TikTok? I was at one point, not too long ago, but like I was streaming like Mario Kart and stuff like that. But yeah, I kind of like, I was streaming on TikTok, Twitch, but I haven't, like, you know, like sometimes it takes a toll on it start lagging, the computer start lagging. But I got like I rebuilt my computer, so I got high-end parts and stuff like that. So I might end up trying that like sometime in the near future. I don't know when, but it could be like next week or next month, whenever, when I decide I want to do. But I've been so focused on adding these textures to the game, and it's like I don't need the realism script because, you know, I don't think that's gonna work. But I use the Project Central mods. So if you look at the icon at the top right hand corner, those from Project Santos. So I got a way of converting both of them together to make it work. But yeah, man, I did like a live stream video the other day showing people how I convert certain things. It might have been, I don't remember, but it might have been like some of the buildings and stuff like that I converted, maybe the bus or like vehicles and stuff like that. But I've been live streaming for like over 30 minutes already, and no freezes and stuff like that. So that's good, because, you know, like on the GTA 5 Legacy, the game will crash within like 5 to 10 minutes or 15 minutes. So, you know, like sometimes I'm like, all right, you know, I don't want to add no more mods to it because I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead while the game is working. But then, you know, I get that little itch where I want to add something else to it. So knowing that, like, if I go through this for like another half an hour, you know, maybe another 10 minutes and the game is working and it's not freezing up or anything like that, I'm gonna back this up. And then once I back it up and put it somewhere on one of those one of my SSDs, then I'm gonna see what else I can convert and add to the game and see if it crashes or not. So I'm gonna add like little sections of the game piece by piece to see if the game runs perfect and everything like that. And then, you know, hopefully, you know, people will hit the like and subscribe button. You know, if they got any questions, I'm here. I will help them to the best of my ability. You know, I don't want to put these mods out there because, like I said, these ain't my files. All I did was just convert them. I didn't make them. But you know, you got other people that also put out these textures. Not the RYUO textures, but I'm pretty sure I've seen other people with some of these textures, like let me see, like the Hollywood background at the top of the hill. If you look all the way at the top, some of the architectures like the AMC building, stuff like that. You know, I noticed that RYUO, the developer RYUO, got that from other developers, and it's implemented in their mods, so it wasn't theirs from the start either. But and look, and they making money off that too, you know. But I didn't go into the I did the country before, but the game was crashing, so that was like probably like a month or two ago, where I basically did everything over, and I'm getting a better idea of what works and doesn't work. So I'm gonna go back and retry that over. But yeah, I'm adding like the RYUO textures section by section, so that way I know what works and what doesn't work. So I might look for the textures for this area right here, and I'm gonna start adding them. Let's see if it works. Like especially like the auto place. I know, like in the RYUO texture, they got like a Bank of America building right here across the street, right there, right ahead of me. So I'm gonna see what I can add there. Then this right here, I'm gonna see if I can add like the Kobe Bryant mural and stuff right here. Let's see what I could change here. The KFC building, I couldn't add. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take you guys to the KFC building right now. I ain't supposed to go this way. You know, that's why he came through, and I'm like, I'm in the wrong. My bad. I'm in the wrong. Oh damn! I crashed my shit. Yeah, man. All right, let me just go forward. My bad. I'm gonna show you guys the KFC building. So I couldn't convert the KFC building because when I did, it was there, but the inside of the restaurant was like an open world where it's nothing in it, but you just see like it's like you see like the background of like a couple of blocks ahead or the underworld. And so what I did was I typed in KFC on GTA5mods.com and pull up the texture from there. I forgot the developer name, but I took that texture, perverted it, and added into the game as well. So, well, let me pull over to the side and read your comments. Are any of these graphic mods and replacing mod stuff compatible with the story mode of enhance? Yeah, so the graphic mods that I'm using is Quant V, the trees and stuff like that is I forgot the initials is LWE or LEW, something like that. So they got you get that from their Patreon and stuff like that as well. So it's compatible with everything that you see, like the real life trees and stuff like that. It's more than like you don't see these trees in the vanilla version of GTA 5. So if you notice it, you see like a lot of trees in this game. Trust me, these is graphic mods that I added. Let me see what else you added. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, in the traffic, some of the cars are from RYUO, some of them, not a lot of them, because a lot of them is not compatible. I got the traffic and stuff from different sources, which I actually converted as well. So once you convert them, the GTA 5 legacy vehicles, it's actually vehicles. It's Gen 8 vehicles, but once you convert them over to non-gen vehicles. So it would look much better than that. I'm gonna see if I can add stuff over here as well, which I did before, but I pulled it. I took it off. Well, I'm gonna add more stuff over here as well. But like I said, I'm gonna add stuff like one section at a time, so that way I could get an idea of what works with the game. I added like a mirror over here as well from the file reel. So you guys, of course, will see this right here, the Rams, and then the mirror with Tupac, Nipsey Hussle, and Kobe Bryant. Also the buildings right here, like the store and stuff like that. So let me show you guys also another thing. I added the 1-800 flowers. Let me see. Maybe I took it out. Oh yeah, I took it out. I gotta add that back. That actually worked, but I ended up taking it out. See this? You see the KFC building? So this is from a different developer. It's the one that I try to pull from GTA 5, from the file reel. It doesn't. You can't see the inside of the restaurant. Because I would. Oh, you talking about? Wait. You talking about the story mode? Oh, okay. Because see, when you said story mode, I got confused because this is considered story mode right here. But I finished the game, so there's no story to actually do. But you talking about like going back and starting the story mode over, so that way you know Franklin could start like default story like Trevor and all them. I never even, like, to be honest with you, I never even played with Trevor and Michael because, you know, like, I'm a huge fan of Franklin. So all I played was I played with Franklin because, you know, I got like I converted. Matter of fact, I'm not going to say I converted. Some of the clothes I converted, like his clothes and stuff like that. But I made some of his clothes from default, and I also converted the jewelry as well. Let me fix this vehicle real quick. Hold on, give me 1 second. It clean fix. Yeah. I also added like textures here, so I gotta bring that back because the game works with that. But you know, like I said, I start everything over from scratch. I even had like the real life gas station right here, like shells with the icon here. Now the mall, the Swansea Mall, I tried adding that, and it was like an open world at the entrance, so I couldn't add that as well. So I'm just gonna leave that as default. But like I said, there's a lot of things that it can't be added. You know, like I would try each section like one by one, and there's a lot to add. So respect to the developer of Fire Real, because you know they got to spend a lot of time on this, because you add like a lot of stuff to this, and it's like me, I spent like almost the whole damn Saturday trying to figure this out. I could also add a texture here as well with the graffiti right here and Ice Cube in the back, because that works as well. I couldn't add the Nipsey Hussle mirror over here because it was an open world as well. So let me take you over here. So Nipsey Hussle had a mirror over here by the Fire Real Mods, but the mirror is on a building where this is like a nightclub in Fire Real. So it's going to be like an open world texture, and I will have the mirror there, and it doesn't make sense. Like I could add it, but I don't want to have nothing in the game where it's like it look like the game is glitching, you know what I'm saying? So I just keep that off. I got 5 people watching this live stream. Please hit that like and subscribe button for your boy. I'm going through showing you guys how to, well, not showing you guys how to, but I'm showing you guys that I added like the real life textures, converted them over from the Fire Real Mods over to GTA 5 Enhanced. And like I said, I've been playing for over 40 minutes and the game haven't crashed yet or froze. But every now and then the game is gonna freeze. It just haven't froze yet. So I'm basically gonna like restart the game every time or whatever like that. But as long as they don't crash instantly, like a lot of times I'll turn on the game, and as soon as I get in the vehicle, the game crashed. Like That's the most frustrating part. Well, I've been on it for over 40 minutes and it's been great, man. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like a quick pickup. Matter of fact, I'm gonna sell a car. Let me park my SUV right here. Hold on, let me take my seatbelt off because I keep forgetting I can't get out the car unless I take the seatbelt off. Shout out to my boy JMC Mod. He doing a great, excellent job with his mods, man. And because of him, I don't even mess with the realism script from RYUO because you know this right here is. And I got 3 garbage bags. I've been driving around showing you guys, and the garbage has been piling up. So before I take the garbage out, I'm gonna show you guys the vehicle. I got a Range Rover. This is actually a default Range Rover right here, but this is a bulletproof vehicle, so it's not gonna say Range Rover, obviously. This is a default vehicle. And this is a Lexus right here. So like I said, like I converted a lot of vehicles and you know, like I said, it's a lot of work, man. And then like, you know, some of the vehicles I might, you know, I added on if you become a member of my Patreon for $5 a month, you could get that as well. But yeah, I want to show you guys that, you know, these textures work. Like they just work, you know. I don't know what the developer is doing behind the scenes to try to see if these textures work. I know they did add textures to our website before, but like, you know, Hollywood Boulevard and stuff like that, but it kept crashing, so I believe they pulled it off the website. But I'm going through each and every one of these files to see if the game works with no issues and stuff like that. So if you guys like what you see, please support the channel, like and subscribe, share it with people, so that way people see my work. And when I say my work, I mean converted the mods, the textures and stuff piece by piece into the game. I'm not the developer of the textures. I gotta make sure I stress that enough. But yeah, so up here is US Bank that was imported from RYUO. So let me take you guys up there real quick. Got a long way to go. So yeah, if you guys look close, it says on US Bank over here, Citibank. Like I said, you know, like when I tell you I was converting these files all day yesterday, soon as I got home from work, like around 12:30 p.m., I got straight on my computer and started working, man. And then and the crazy thing is I didn't eat nothing all day yesterday because I was so stuck on doing this. Like once I start working on something, like I don't quit. Like I won't even go eat nothing. You know, I will go use the bathroom because that's mandatory. But there's some of these buildings I added as well. I want to add the AT&T building back because I actually got that to work. So where it says Tinkle, it's like that's the AT&T building. But yeah, man, like this over here is from some of the textures is from the RYUO mods as well over here. Also, I added a building over here as well, but I took it out because it kept going in and out, like spotting out. So I pulled that building out. It was actually 3 buildings that I pulled out from over here. A building over here, I added like a building from the fire rail, but it kept going in and out, so I took that out as well. But yeah, man, like show your boy some support, man. Hit that like and subscribe button. Share this video with people, so that way people can see that, you know, I'm putting in that work, man, to get these textures to work with GTA 5 Enhanced. Because I know there's gonna be people like me who play Enhanced, and they don't want to go back to Legacy anymore, because it's like I said, it's as the graphics is night and day. You know, like it's too. So I converted the like like the shirt. You know, I exported into my desktop, brought it into paint.net. I added the Tupac logo onto the shirt, and then I brought it back into the game. So you're not gonna find this anywhere else, unless you know how to design your own clothing. So I took the clothes from here, because if I try to convert the clothes over from 5 Real or Legacy period, you're gonna notice like the textures in the clothing is off, so it's not gonna work. I mean, it's gonna show, but it's gonna look horrible on your player. But like the sneaker, which is the only sneaker I can actually import from the 5 Real mod, that's from 5 Real. The pants I imported from a different source. I forgot what source, but every now and then the pants will look spotty, but it don't look too bad. When it does look bad, I delete it, and then I add it back, and then it kind of corrects itself on its own. I added this Range Rover Sport. I added a lot of these real life vehicles, man. Like that taco truck right there that says Ted's, that's from 5 Real. Yeah. I also made a Pepsi truck. I made my own Pepsi truck. So let me show you guys that real quick. Vehicles, spawn vehicles. I got that up on my Patreon website as well. But you know, just showing you guys what I do. Calendar. So let me show you guys the Pepsi truck. Nice and shiny. So you might notice this is the truck that's from that 5 Real used to put like Home Depot and other stuff to it, like Snap-on and stuff like that. I added my own Pepsi logo to it. Like all I did was Google the Pepsi signs and stuff like that, and did a little creativity. I actually showed people what I did on a live stream yesterday. Like I used a template of the 5 Real and actually put my template, my signs over it. So, and the crazy thing, look, it's ever since I spawned the truck, there's a lot of the Pepsi trucks on the road now. But I wish I could find a way how to let it spawn with different other textures while I'm driving one, because I got like a Coca-Cola texture, I got like My Boss Furniture texture. What else? I said Coca-Cola, right? And Amazon. I got Amazon as well. I got an Amazon truck. But you gonna see like a lot of Amazon vehicles on the road. I imported that as well. I converted that vehicle over. So like I said, when it comes to these graphics, man, it's night and day. So I can't see myself going back playing GTA 5 Legacy, due to the fact that I know what Enhanced looks like. But see, with Enhanced, you are very limited to what mods you can add due to the fact that the game was coded a lot differently from Legacy. So yeah, man, like talking about patience, right? Like I have you know, every now and then I get upset because I'm like, damn, I had this game working with the mods and then it start crashing and stuff like that. But you know, you just gotta have patience, man. And I'm telling you, like, I sacrifice a lot of family time just to be on a computer trying to figure this shit out. You know, So I can imagine what the developer from RYUO go through on a monthly basis. Like I just go through it through several months and stuff like that. I mean, several days and stuff like that. But this shit right here will make you lose your hair or turn your hair gray. You know, so I'm glad I'm putting in the work myself. So, and once I see that this is stable, then I know I'm not gonna add nothing else to it. Like I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna add nothing to it, because I might get the itch to add something else, because it's always like that. Once you figure that you got something working, then you want to push the limit where you like, all right, let me try something else. Let me add something else to it. But like I said, like this game is running stable now. So what I'm gonna do when I stop this live stream, I'm gonna back up these game files and then put it on another SSD and keep it stored somewhere. So just in case I get the urge to wanna add something else and it might not work, then I could always delete it and reinstall the backup. But I'm just going through each section of the game piece by piece to like check and see if it works, or do I have like any graphic glitches that pop in and out due to the fact that I'm adding stuff on top of stuff. So it's going to require me to delete the stuff. So I'm taking notes in real time, like to know what's in the game that looks bad. Then I'll just go into the files and take it out. But if you guys enjoy and like what you see here, please hit that like and subscribe button. Share this video with others that you know that play GTA 5 and they're into the mods themselves. Show them that it's possible, that there's one person on YouTube that's actually converting the RYUO mods, like the RYUO textures, into enhance. And I'm doing this on my own. I'm not getting this from the developer or nothing like that. Like I'm doing this on my own. Like, like I want to show people like in the Discord of the RYUO, but I'm not going to do that because, I don't want no problems as far as like, I don't want them thinking I'm selling their stuff, which I'm not, but I'm just doing this on my own, man. Like I know how great this game could be if the mods work. So, I'm not asking nobody to show me how to convert or how they do anything. I'm doing it on my own, man. I'm one of those guys that learn things on my own. Like I look at a couple of videos and see what people are doing on their end, and then I just go and do it on myself. But over here, this section over here is the Korean town section. So I'm gonna see what I can add to this as well. But like I said, I'm going through each section of the game and the neighborhoods and stuff like that, so to speak, to see what I can add to it and what works and what doesn't work. And what works is definitely staying. What doesn't work, I gotta unfortunately take it out the game. But yeah, man, this is working, man. This is working, man. I'm about to end this live stream maybe like in 2 more minutes. Also, I got a KFC building right here. This is from Central Mods as well. Well, yeah, I'm gonna end this live stream in 2 minutes, and now I'm gonna get back on probably like around 4 or 5 o'clock. I know I said I was gonna get on yesterday, but I couldn't help it. I just I just went ahead and started converting files and playing the game behind the scenes to see if it worked, which I had a lot of issues with the game working, but I got this game working, man, like with the mods. So like I said, I should quit while I'm ahead, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna back this up so that way I can store it somewhere safe, untouched, and if I decide to add other things to it, hopefully it works. And if it doesn't, I can always delete what I added to the game, or delete the whole game as a whole and add the backup. So keep in mind, guys, when you add stuff, when you add mods to your game, always back it up when you know that when it works. And also, before you even mod your game, make sure you have a backup copy of the original game, so that way if Rockstar decides to update their game, you have the original version of the game. Also back up like the script hook V and the script hook v.net with the original files from Grand Theft Auto, so that way you guys can always put those files back into the game, where you gotta wait like until the developer comes out with a new script hook V and stuff like that that will actually work with the current game, you know. But yeah, I'm just right now I'm just going to, so this is where I'm gonna add the AT&T building at from the RYUO. So it says Tinkle right now, but I'm gonna add that as well. So before I add that, I'm gonna back up the game. I'm not gonna add the NBA stadium, the arena, the crypto arena. I'm not gonna add that because I got a lot of vegetations added right here, real life vegetation. So if I add the building, then you know the trees gonna be in the building and stuff like that. So I don't want that showing or anything like that. So I'm gonna keep that as is. But if you look ahead, the Hollywood sign is all the way at the top. That's from, where I get that? Where I get that from? I think I got that from Central Mods. That's part of the Central Mods as well. So I got multiple mods in here from different developers, different vehicles from different developers. Like I said, I just go through adding piece by piece from everybody rather than solely relying on the RYUO mods. The RYUO mods, you know, I get like the buildings and stuff like that, and then some of the vehicles, but everything else comes from everybody else. So these buildings right here I added as well. This is a court building, I believe, whatever it is. I added that from the RYUO. Oh damn, man, my bad. I didn't even see you. I saw you at the last minute. Capitol Records, that's from RYUO. These buildings over here with the billboard and stuff like that. That hospital right there, that's from RYUO. And the game look amazing with the real life trees and stuff like that too, man. I said I was gonna stay on there for like about I'm in the live stream in 2 minutes, but yeah, let me matter of fact, I gotta show you guys something else. So I got one more thing, 2 more things. All right, so City Bank right there, that was added. There's another bank on the highway I want to add to, but that might be an issue with the textures and stuff like that. That was one of the things I want to show you. Of course, this is the LA stuff I showed you guys earlier. Well, I'm gonna show you guys. I added another building as well. Not a building, but you know, 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven store. Let me turn here. That's the new bus I added. Let's see if I can add other colors to it as well. So this is the FedEx building that was added from the RYUO stuff, and then you got the FedEx workers all over in the back. See the purple shirts? If you look very close, you'll see that they right there. So that's perfect. This dude gonna hit my truck. That's the only thing I don't like about GTA 5 Enhanced. Like these I forgot what you call them, but people that's driving vehicles, they will run into your shit like they driving blind. No offense to blind people, but yeah, that's what they doing. All right, so the 7-Eleven, all these other textures right here I added. So see the 7-Eleven. He gonna get out the vehicle because he look. So 7-Eleven. And the funny thing is, like I said, like, you know what's crazy? Because this building right here that I imported from the five real mods, it had like an open world thing too when I looked at the files closely. But when I add it to the game, it shows like it's something in the store. So I think that's the only thing. I don't know. It's weird. Like, you know, not everything works the same way. So, but I do want to add like real life gas stations as well. Oh, I forgot to show you one more building. One more building. Yeah, I want to add like the real life the gas stations and stuff. But when I added before, it crashed the game. I don't know if you guys noticed the CNN building, which, you know, I don't like CNN because they talk a lot of bullshit. I mean, everybody talk bullshit, but they be lying like crazy. Not gonna get into politics. That's a different story. Oh, see, oh yeah, that this police department right here, I added that as well. Well, this is the Department of Water and Power. So yeah, I thought it was the police department, but the police department is right here. So I added that as well. The police department right here. So if you see like the real LAPD logo right there, Capitol Records, like I said, I added that. This building right here where it says Popeyes, that was added. This whole block right here, I added. I didn't add this building right here. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I don't know. I doubt it. Nah, I don't think I added anything to that. But the parking garage right here, I added from 5 Real, and then Capitol Records as well. So I've been live streaming for over an hour playing GTA 5 Enhanced and showing you guys the textures that I converted from 5 Real over into Enhanced, and it's been running stable. So, but the crazy thing is, did I add this building right here? But the crazy thing is, like I said, like sometimes you could add something and the game will work perfect and fine and everything like that. But it's like this game got to get mind of its own when it comes to GTA 5 Enhanced, because like I could play this game and don't add no mods to it, and then later on it will start crashing and stuff like that. So I'm not experiencing no crashes and freezes right now, but I might experience it later on. But I'm gonna back this game up. I'm gonna show. I know I said I'm gonna show you guys one thing, then I'm gonna end the stream. But this, I think I don't know if I showed you guys already, but I'm just gonna show you again. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I know I'm driving through the light, but see a big ass truck, stop. I know I'm not following the traffic laws and rules, but crazy. You guys notice the Burger King building right here, the Jewelry Center right there, like Walgreens back there, the AT&T building is back there. I added a lot of stuff over here. So the hospital building right there, this right here that says Enterprise, I added that. And if you look up here, see Port George with the Laker, I mean not the Laker, but the LA Clippers sign. We gotta get him off that because you know he's not part of that team anymore. And then I added the Greyhound building. I got 4 people watching this live stream. Please hit that like and subscribe button. I'm about to end this live stream. And I'll be back on later on, probably like around 4 or 5 p.m. You know, I gotta get ready to make some strawberry banana pudding. That's I'm good at making that. And you know, I got people at my job that put in the order, so they want to purchase it from me. So, you know, I gotta, you know, get off this and start making that, because banana pudding is best when it's in the refrigerator for like about 6+ hours. So, yeah, I added this over here as well with the real LA stuff. Yeah. So I should do a video and show people how I make the strawberry banana pudding. I should do that, but you know, trying to get more views in other places. Maybe I should open up another channel, stuff like that. But yeah, just let me drive to the Toyota building, save the game, and then I'm gonna end this live stream. Like I said, I'll be back on like around 4 or 5 p.m. and hopefully you guys will show back up, show me some support. And yeah, you got anybody that you know that loves GTA 5 and they play on Legacy or Enhance, show them my video. Also hit that bell notification so that way when I go live, you guys will know. Yeah, hit that like and subscribe button for me, man. I'm trying to get my subscribers up to like 3,000. And I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I will catch you guys later on if you guys decide to show up. All right, so peace. Also, before I leave, before I end this live stream, for those who just popped in this live stream, go back and watch this stream over, and you guys can see what I've done to GTA 5 Enhanced. You know what's crazy? Because the minute I pressed the end stream, the game froze. But I've been playing for over an hour, so I'm happy with that. You know, I can't complain. So it froze on me. It didn't crash, it froze. Probably the same thing, but yeah, you guys saw me in real time playing this game for over an hour and it didn't crash. So yeah, I just want to be transparent with you guys and let you guys know. Matter of fact, let me show you guys so that way you guys can see it for yourself. And then I'm definitely gonna end this live stream. Oh, look, it cut off. So all right, so I'll check you guys out on the next one. I'll be back later on. Peace.